Hello, I'm Nigel Thornberry, and this is New Zealand. Today on Nigel's Wild Side, we are going to try and find the elusive kiwi, among the rarest species in the world. Now I know what you're probably thinking. Nigel, I don't see a man from New Zealand over here. Bwahahaha! No, my friends, we're going to try and find the ever-elusive bird. Now as we all know, the kiwi is a flightless bird closely related to the other ratite species, such as the ostrich, emu, cassowary, and rhea. The southern distribution of these ratite species is believed to be the result of the breakup of the ancient paleocontinent of Gondwana. For those of you who aren't geologists, Gondwana consisted of present-day South America, Africa, Australia, Antarctica, and New Zealand, exactly where the ratites occur today. The kiwi spends its time preparing its bachelor pad. Bwahahaha! No, but really. There are 5 all-endangered species of the kiwi, and they have been largely affected by deforestation and invasive mammalian predators. It burrows in the ground to lay its egg. Let's see if we can find one now. Look! That's convenient. It sounds like there might just be one right nearby. Let's take a look around. And what do you know? A kiwi! What are the odds of that? Kiwis aren't known to be very aggressive, so let's get in for a closer look.
Now this is strange. The kiwi is generally a nocturnal animal. What's it doing out right now? That doesn't sound very healthy at all. I better find help. Cut! Cut! Marianne, I know I acted like the kiwi was not a big deal, but something is definitely wrong. We need to get to help right away because all 5 species of kiwi are seriously endangered, and I won't allow this one to die on my watch.
Hey there, little guy.
I'm not a dude.
Oh, sorry. What's wrong?
I got knocked up. And my egg is so big. And I'm lying here in the snowbank to ease the pain.
Oh, I don't think my dad knows that. Dad!
Eliza? What's wrong? What are you doing? Don't get so close to the kiwi.
But, I think...
It's sick. It could attack you.
No, but you don't understand, Dad.
Eliza, go get Donnie.
Oh, Johnny!
Looks to me like it swallowed another kiwi. Fruit!
Well, to me, it kind of looks like there's another egg inside of it.
No. Why don't you go find Debbie?
No, oh, Dad, I'm serious. I'm really positive that bird is pregnant.
Oh, what? Did it tell you that?
No, not exactly, but it just kind of had that glow, you know?
Well, you're right, Eliza. It is pregnant. I don't know about pregnant glow, but the bird is definitely pregnant.
Why is the egg so big for such a small body, though?
The kiwi, around the size of a domestic chicken, is the smallest of all the living ratite species. Surprisingly, the kiwi lays the largest egg in relation to its body size of any species of bird in the world. This is because New Zealand lacked mammalian predators and human interactions. You see, a relatively large egg is advantageous because it provides a newly hatched chick with a big food reserve and also enables the chick to hatch at a later stage of development. So when the chick is born, it is practically good to go. But having such a large egg obviously places a tremendous strain on the mother's body. That is why you found this kiwi resting in a snowbank. The bird was trying to ease the pain generated by the enormous egg by lying in a cool place to literally ice the pain. Kiwis can be found lying in cool streams, yet another downside to laying such a tremendous egg is that 2 to 3 days before the egg is laid, there is little space inside the female for her stomach, and she is forced to fast. Kiwis are typically nocturnal to avoid predators, but in areas of New Zealand where introduced predators have been removed, such as kiwi sanctuaries like this one, kiwis are often seen in daylight, just like the one you found today. Kiwis' ancestral species arrived in New Zealand roughly 80 million years ago, while after the moa had first arrived. Over evolutionary time, the kiwi became smaller to fill a niche unoccupied by the larger-sized moa. The moa is believed to have reached such enormous size as a result of island giganticism. Both of these birds have lost their abilities to fly because of the lack of predators on the island continent. And with no mammals to compete with, birds evolved to fill new niches that would ordinarily be occupied with mammalian herbivores or grazers. While it's tempting to believe that the moa and kiwi were closely related given their historical geographic distribution, recent DNA evidence has discovered that the kiwi is actually more closely related to the emu and cassowary, while the moa is more closely related to the African ostrich.
This animal is so cool. Please tell me more.
I got this one. Kiwis have a highly developed sense of smell, unusual in a bird, and are the only birds with nostrils at the end of their long beaks. Kiwis eat small invertebrates, seeds, grubs, and many varieties of worm. They also may eat fruits, small crayfish, eels, and even amphibians. Because their nostrils are located at the end of their long beaks, kiwis can locate insects and worms underground without actually seeing or feeling them due to their keen sense of smell. Their feathers have been adapted to look more like fur, and therefore keep them insulated rather than help them in flying. And some say these birds fill more of a mammalian niche than the usual and expected bird niche. As we have seen, kiwis don't rely on flight for locomotion. Instead, they use their well-developed legs to walk and sometimes run along the forest floor. Their forelimbs, or wings, have become so reduced that they are nearly invisible. Rather than being used for flight, the wings of a kiwi have become vestigial organs, a mere relic of the past. As our avian expert pointed out earlier, this is largely due to the lack of mammalian predators in New Zealand, allowing birds to fill new niches that they otherwise would have yielded to their mammalian competitors. Notice here how our little kiwi friend dashes across the forest floor in order to escape his jealous rival. Seeking refuge, this little kiwi hustles back to the safety of his hidden and underground burrow. Here he will be protected from predators and other jealous rivals. Don't you worry, little guy. You're safe now. Bwahaha!
Well, I certainly hope you all learned something today, because I know I certainly did. This is Nigel Thornberry signing off. Tune in next week when we travel to Australia to find that these gigantic earthworms rumored to live there. Until then, I'm Nigel Thornberry. Good night. Cut. All right, Marianne, great take. After today, I'm certainly in the mood for a delicious chicken dinner. Come on, let's go round up the kids.
Well, I just wanted to say goodbye, and I never did catch your name.
It's Eunice. And thanks for your help, even though I really didn't need any. My egg should be popping out any day now.
Well, you're welcome, Eunice, I guess. We're headed to Australia. There's, I think there's gonna be some cool giant worms. I can send you a postcard if you want. Are you on Facebook? Or Twitter? I could tweet at you. Huh? Okay.
Bye. Yes. Nice to meet you, Eunice. Hey. Donnie. Darwin.